We're performing As the World Tipped. It's a piece that has travelled all around the globe, and here we are in St Helens, my hometown. COVID hit about 5 days after we came back from Adelaide, so this is the first time we've all come back together to create the show and perform it, so there's an awful lot to do.
First thing we're waiting for is all the structures to be built. There's stage runners, front of house and LX risers. Once we get them in place, we'll start to build the walls. Unfortunately, they're trying to work out how to get rid of these two cars.
We've got forklifts on that thing, haven't they?
They have, yeah. Stuart, the production manager, was here until sort of like 11 o'clock or something, and they've come in, they've moved the barrier on the exit to get in and park right there. So we've got one team doing all the scaff structures, we've got one team building the wall. That'll pretty much take all day today, so as long as we can get that finished by the end of today, I'll be very happy.
Slow day.
Yeah, nice slow day, yeah.
As the World Tipped is an artistic response to the subject of climate change.
Set in the COP in 2009, COP15, that was in Copenhagen. The catastrophe that happened in Copenhagen was they normally get the documents quite a long time before so that each of the delegates can digest the information, disseminate and decide whether they want to agree or not. What happened here was right at the last minute they changed all the documents, so pretty much all the delegates said there's nothing we can do, you've tied our hands, we haven't got time to digest the information, and it was an actual catastrophe.
Right now we've got a couple of cars in the car park which snuck in last night. They're exactly where we need to build part of the setup here. So we've got a recovery team coming in and they're going to put skates on the cars to kind of lift it up so we can push them out of the way, I think is the idea.
From a performer's point of view, we've turned up, we've landed, all of our stuff has been took off our back and put into the rooms. We can now set up the beginning bit on the ground.
It's always really nice to get on site and see where we're working.
There's such a lot going on today. It's high vis on and be prepared for everything to change so that we get everything right at the very beginning.
These are the ballasts. These are set out in a square around, and then when the wall is lifted up, we have preset lines that will come into tension once the wall gets to the right place. They hold the wall from moving from side to side in the wind.
We're doing well. We're at the moment just building the wall. It's always a fiddly job, like a big Lego piece. We've just got to make sure everything's in the right place, but we just take it nice and slow and it's coming together. 2, 4, 8.
8 on each day.
8 times 8, 64.
64.
So we need 64 19s in each bay, and then we need 16 U-bolts on each of the crossmen.
There's only, a couple of hundred of these to do up? Not quite by hand, but there's enough to be a problem.
Stage is done. We're now going to jump underneath, get all the bolts tightened up.
My chest is moving. Let's see. Yep.
Done it! Is it?
Yeah.
Day 2, we've got the guys working under the wall, just finishing lacing the bolts, and then we can tighten up that. We've got the crane coming at 2, so we've got lots to do. And then as soon as the crane arrives, it's all systems go, really. That's when the fun begins.
I'm having a wonderful time. Let's keep telling myself that. Straight back under.
Yeah. It's raining under here, as you can see.
Yeah, this puddle makes things somewhat more enjoyable.
DBS Solutions are a rental company based in Warrington, so this is a local gig for us. We provide sound and lighting systems for all sorts of events, indoor and outdoor, everything from orchestras, tours, theatre, and then outdoor projects like this.
That is the underside done. Thankfully, finally out of that wet hell.
This is just all the aerial kit. Has to go in a very particular place for the projection. We have 5 across this beam, and then we have obviously a pulley point for all the counterbalances on the side.
And now we're just waiting for the crane. The crane is going to lift the whole stage flat. It's going to move it over and onto the stage runners, and that's where we'll attach the wheels and the nodes at the back. Keep it at a slight angle. And then we'll reset and we'll attach the crane to the top of the wall, and we'll probably go for a tip and lift it up and see how it goes.
Moved the stage over onto the runners, so it's all ready for rehearsals now. Just wait for the performers. Everything is in place. We're essentially ready to go up and do some initial lifts. Go up, concentrate, just familiarise yourself, do what you need to do. There are ropes running on the platform, so don't stand on them, just try and dodge them, but they're there ready for when we do go up, the rope's ready for us to clip on and go up. Okay, go for it.
Back on it. After a long time, very happy to be back on it.
So right now the wall is going up, so while we're waiting for everything to be done over there and to get everything tested, we're going to do a little run through the ground base section. So we've set up out here in the car park, we're just going to do it whatever the weather. We're going to give it a full run through and see how we get on. Full notes, full on.
So we're about to run through some test lifts for the stage. We're going to take it up to vertical, nice and slowly, and then once it's vertical we'll take it up to the show height at about 10 metres. This first lift's always just got to be extra focused because we haven't got any of the marks set for the ballast.
Me and Jamie, we control the wall as it's lifted up. So it's lifted up and we're on 2 control lines and we keep it level as it goes up. And then we let go, we run around, we jump on the wall, and then it goes up 7 meters. And when it's up, then it's safe and we can relax.
Okay, stop! Get your ballast lines in!
Oh, it's fantastic. I mean, yeah, it's amazing. It's great to see it up in the air. I mean, it might be dark, but it's up in the air. That's the important thing.
Happy. It's a nice smooth lift as well. It's always good.
We are going to lower the wall to vertical. We're not coming all the way down. We are then going to jump on, take the wall back up. We can run projection, but I really need us to listen, be aware. If the climber says something, listen to him, do it, and let's keep it really, really safe.
Should we do a squeeze? I feel like we need a squeeze. Okay. For those newbies,
The best of the squeezes.
We'll just have a bit of a moment. Okay, here we go. Come on then, guys.
Have fun down it.
There's so many reasons I'm doing this. Where to start? Personally, it is quite a big thing for me. Bringing this piece home is quite an important moment in my life. I think it's fair to say. I turned 50 earlier in the year. I haven't done this show physically for 7 years. And so when I knew it was going to come to St. Helens, I thought to myself, let's get myself out of this rut. You know, I love directing from the ground, but I also love, and it was my dream to be flying around.
So there's the trust between climber and performer. Ultimately, that you have to have complete trust in the equipment as well. Without that, I don't think anyone would go up. It's like a conversation, almost like through an umbilical cord. You're connected one person to the other, obviously with counterbalance. If the climber goes up, the performer goes down and vice versa. And it's a case of the climber giving impetus and stimuli to the performer, and the performer then reacting on top of that. So it's definitely a two-way communication.
I'd say for the most part, whilst we're up there, it's feeling it, especially when the show's going. You're not talking to each other, you're just sensing it and feeling it between you.
I noticed that the show often seems to get booked when things are particularly bad or there are sort of disasters happening around the globe. Like right now, we're having really severe storm Babette, and we've actually lost 2 lives to that, which is not common in the UK.
So yesterday was a pretty bad day for us. We didn't manage to do much at all really. We did a bit of light and focus. Weather was against us. Today, really nice. Looks like the sun's going to be out.
Born ready. Come on.
So it's show day, prepping ready for some rehearsals before we start, and then it's a big prep for the show.
In the beginning, there's a conference that's held in Copenhagen, and it literally goes to pot, and the stage literally tips, and then all the performers are holding on for dear life, and you can see the climate change happening around them, and they're put in a really stressful and awkward situation.
We've seen some of the rehearsals over the past few days, absolutely starting on the ground with just like some props and then all of a sudden the wall's gone up and the ropes have come out and we're like, yeah, what's going on here? It's kept us gripped, yeah, definitely.
It's nice to go on the wall after a day of rain. Yeah.
Yeah, reconnection.
Yeah,
It's like saying hello to the wall again.
We just all said how amazing it is to have reconnection on the day of the show, you know, because yesterday was such a washout. So it's been brilliant, actually. It's given us all what we needed to touch the wall in some way on the day. The performance is absolutely vital, so we've got it. We all feel ready, so it's good.
So we've got an hour to go before show. Everything's ready, just final checks really. Costumes on, makeup, harness checks, and yeah, off we go.
It's been incredible performers and technical crew. And we're ready to go, yeah, absolutely.
Super cool. I mean, what a spectacle. It's going to look great.
At a certain point in my career as a performer, I've decided to really select those shows that I'm agreeing to do. And As the World Tipped is one of my favorite shows to do because it just has a very strong message that throughout the years just stayed the same and is still relevant or even more relevant.
I think global warming is such an important issue. I think this message needs to be spread across the world. Yeah, I feel like we all know about it, but we need to do more. So we need to demand change.
We don't profess to be scientists. This is an artistic response to climate change. Put climate change in an artistic way in the air.
Close it up then.
Cool.
Just a one.
I just wondered what Hindi was. Hi.
Okay, now I'm excited. Well, I mean, for me personally, it's been an absolute pleasure working with you all. We've worked extremely hard to get to this. Behind the scenes, on a harness, on a wall. So let's just enjoy it. You know what I always say, be safe, but we can always have fun. So have a really good one, guys.
Thank you for everything. You turning up 100% dedicated, doing the moving from squash courts into a stupid, you know, really hard to deal with sports hall into the pouring rain yesterday, and 100% I've loved every minute, so thank you. Here we go, guys, this is the moment. No, you're right.